the sun sets, we welcome you on this beautiful afternoon to Falcor Bay. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is one bomb. You can see who has the power advantage. And they'll be facing the bulldozer. And they do have a weight advantage here. They'll meet in the lightweight division.
There is no joke about this. Someone is going to get hurt, the other is going to get embarrassed. Let's make sure they measure up well.
First up, we have one bomb from Mexico. They are the SCI, IBF, and WBO champ, coming off a knockout victory in their last fight. Up against them, the bulldozer from El Salvador. Their last fight was a very controversial decision loss.
You can hardly hear yourself speak. The fans are going mad for this.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Mexico. Wearing the black trunks, trimmed with yellow, the current SCI, IBF, and WBO champion of the world, One Bomb. Fighting out of the blue corner from El Salvador. Wearing the cyan trunks with light purple trim, the bulldozer.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. You can't imagine how bad these fighters want to get their hands on each other. Lands with that right uppercut. That lead uppercut, such a dangerous punch to throw, but it pays high dividends. And follow with a straight right hand. They have an amazing relationship with their coach. They've been working together for a while now, and it's really paying off. Just missed with that jab. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Missed with that right uppercut. Do you believe this? Just split the guard with another uppercut. Catch and shoot. I promise you, all three judges here are going to... On to the second round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. That a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Good defense blocking that right uppercut. Fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter shot. And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Beautiful counter shot. That jab won't score. Bombs away. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
There's the bell to start round 3. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Wasn't ready for that counter punch. No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? Caution being thrown to the wind. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in the weight class. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. How about that time counter shot? Which fighter will say no mas? Very close round with 10 seconds to go. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Missing with that jab. Just misses with the right uppercut. Nice counter. Can they figure out the combination to this sink?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Tried to score with the uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? That jab misses. And he scores with the counter. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store. And there's the bell for round 5. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. You don't want to trade shots. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. That left hook missed. Swing and a miss with the right hook. Punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Nice counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete. And there's the bell for round 6. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
So much for boxing. This is a fight. Right uppercut just off target. Neither one of these fighters want to see the judges' scorecards. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
They both want a highlight reel knockout. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Beautiful counter punch. He misses with that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. Here we go. It's round 7. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
One punch could change everything in this battle. The charts action from both of these fighters. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
So close with that uppercut. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be some. There's the bell to start round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They exchange punches. Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. They both want a knockout, you can tell. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. He threw a punch and just got countered. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I promise you, all 3 judges here. There's the bell to start round 9. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
tried to score with a jab. Throws the jab but does not score. Defense is not an option for these two. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He just misses with that jab. No rest for the weary. An upset of the year, perhaps, right before our eyes. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. And there's the bell for round 10. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. So far, the offense has been better than the defense. Nice counter shot. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Will the referee stop it? It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
To be careful for that receipt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Oh, and they got rocked. What a moment this is. A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
They've done it before, now they're doing it again, and look what's happened. A unanimous decision. What a way, what tactics, what a game plan. What a result.